Shiggity, shiggity, da na 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 na. Shiggity, shiggity, da na 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 na. Shiggity, shiggity, da ba 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 ba.
Hello everyone, this is Davide from the NBA Finishers, and today we're going to talk some tactics and we're going to take a closer look at the Cleveland Cavaliers defense early on in the season. For as much as the Cavs have shown that they can score the ball, it seems like the only way they can actually win games is by doing so. In fact, the Cavs in the last 4 wins have averaged over 119 points per contest to top their opponents, and not all the wins have been blowout wins like last night's against the Hawks. So I handpicked 3 moments that kind of summarize the problems that the Cavs have been experiencing on defense. Here we go. So this is the first example I wanted to show you. The Cavs are trying to play a 3-2 defense, so as to limit the 3-point shooting by creating a web of players around the 3-point line. So in this particular instance, Turner is dribbling the ball, will dribble the ball towards the right. Kelly Olynyk pretends like he's setting a screen and then cuts to the basket. And here is when we've got a mistake, because as Kelly Olynyk cuts to the basket, Kyrie Irving and LeBron should be the ones closing. Instead, what happens is that they don't react fast enough. Kyrie Irving is not looking at the cut, he's looking at the ball. You can see here. So Kevin Love has to fill in that spot to try and stop Kelly Olynyk from getting to the basket. The pass goes in from Turner, and this leaves Green completely open on the 3-point line, and he's got a wide open 3, which he ends up missing, but that doesn't matter. So here I want to show you an example of bad communication on defense by the Cavs. Mike Miller has just come onto the court, and in this case the Boston Celtics are looking to exploit a mismatch as he's guarding Evan Turner, who's much faster than him. So what happens in these cases is that the weaker defender, is because he can't contain the attacker on a one-on-one situation, he is going to look to send him towards an area where the defense can help. The only problem is that in this case he doesn't know that Tristan Thompson in the middle, the only big guy in this small ball lineup, is being boxed out by Jared Sullinger. So basically, as soon as Evan Turner gets the ball, Mike Miller opens up a lane to the basket, a lane towards what he thought would be Tristan Thompson's help, but Tristan Thompson did not tell Mike Miller that he was being boxed out, and so basically Evan Turner's got an open lane to the basket, and in this case what happens is that Mike Miller is forced to commit a foul and to avoid Evan Turner getting an easy 2. So in this last example, I want to show you a terrible defensive sequence by the Cavs that shows not only their maybe inability to communicate and work as a team, but like the sheer inability to react to certain pretty simple, basic situations in the defensive set. So what happens here is that Teague calls a very simple high pick and roll with Millsap, and let's see what happens. Let's run this through. So Millsap comes up, and this is the first mistake by the Cavs. So both Varejao and Irving go to tackle Teague here. Varejao does what we call the show, so he comes up here to negate the possibility for Teague to use the pick and come and drive towards the basket. But at the same time, Irving does not follow Millsap. So what happens is, by having 2 players challenge the same player, Millsap is left with an alleyway to the basket. So Teague manages to filter the ball there. Millsap, in turn, after the good help by Love, tries to squeeze in a pass. The pass gets rejected. But let's see the body language of the Cavs here. Everybody is looking at the ball. Here you have LeBron and Love that are next to the ball, obviously. Varejao is kind of trotting back towards the center. Irving is also looking at the ball. Marion is also walking towards the center of the key. And if we continue playing this, by the time the ball gets deflected, you have 4 Cavs in the center near the key. And the Hawks are left with Kyle Korver, an incredible 3-point shooter, free on the side. Mike Scott, this is Cephalosha, also free. So as Millsap tries to gather the ball, Irving has to either close out on Cephalosha. Let's remember there's Teague here. Marion is very slow to react. Let's run this through, see what happens now. Well, Millsap gathers the ball, passes it to Cephalosha. Irving obviously has to cover a possible shot by Cephalosha, and Teague is left with loads of space to attempt a 3. So yeah, that's all for today. Hope you liked the video. Follow us on the NBAfinishersblog.com. We're also on Facebook and Twitter. Share, like, comment, tell us what you think, and yeah, thanks a lot for watching.